A man pretended that the hand holding the pistol was broken. He was ready to assassinate this heartless rich man. At this moment, an assassin quietly raised a sniper rifle and fired 3 shots at the rich man in quick succession. The rich man's bodyguards quickly drew their pistols, and the funeral was thrown into chaos. The man noticed the assassin who had disguised himself as a cleaner. In pursuit of the bonus, he chased after him. He hid behind a tree and fired several shots at the assassin. The assassin fled while taking cover and dared not show himself easily behind a tombstone. Just then, 2 police cars arrived at the scene. The assassin raised his hands, threw down his weapon, and surrendered to the police. The police handcuffed his hands and roughly pushed him along as they took him away. The man knew that the assassin had a trick up his sleeve. He got into his car, removed the disguise on his arm, and followed the police car. Sure enough, in the car, the assassin broke his own thumb. While the police were talking about his sniper rifle, he slipped his hand out of the handcuffs and then reattached his thumb and then kicked open the rear window with 1 foot. The assassin leaned out of the window and snapped the driver's neck. The police car lost control and rolled over. The assassin climbed out of the car, found his sniper rifle, aimed it at the pursuing police officers and pulled the trigger. The man drove up. The assassin had disappeared. There was only an open pair of handcuffs. The man continued to look for the assassin. He saw a taxi in the distance and deliberately rear-ended it. He immediately got out of the car, took out a wad of dollars. Then the man punched the driver unconscious and drove away in the taxi. Coincidentally, the assassin got into this taxi to go to the airport. The man drove the taxi in the opposite direction. The assassin immediately realized something was wrong. Looking at the torn-off driver's license, he realized he had been tricked. Both of them pointed their guns at each other, but neither of them fired. Suddenly, the assassin picked up the sniper rifle and shot the football in the air above the football field, then pointed the gun at the players on the field, threatening the man to drive quickly. The man had no choice but to drive away as the assassin demanded. Unexpectedly, the assassin smashed the window glass, then leaned out, trying to deal with the man. The man immediately raised his gun in response. The assassin kept trying to stick the gun in. Suddenly, a bus appeared ahead. The man drove the car straight into the bus, and the assassin was caught between the 2 vehicles. His sniper rifle also dropped to the ground.